Alright YouTube, this is going to be a 2-for-1 video review. I'm going to be reviewing this Green Mountain 16-inch barrel, chambered in 5.56, and I'm going to be reviewing this Roush and gas tube combo gas block. I picked up this Green Mountain 16-inch barrel from their website, gmriflebarrel.com. It was $157.95, 16-inch 5.56 1-in-8 twist with the 41V50 chrome bore and chamber. Shipped in about a week. I got it. Once again, it is 16 inches. It does have M4 feed ramps. Haven't finished the build yet, so I don't really know how it's going to perform, but it is the chrome moly, so hopefully it will perform well. And then I picked up this Roush mid-length rifle barrel off of Roush Sports website. It came with the gas block and the mid-length gas tube. Should go up into there, as you can see. For $13.57, which is a great deal if you're looking for a budget. This barrel did not come dimpled, however I did dimple it. It is fairly easy. What I did was I left one of these screws in, and I took a drill with a small drill bit and stuck it in this one. Applied a little bit of pressure to make an initial mark, being very careful not to touch the sides or the threads. After that, I took this screw out and put it in the pre-dimpled one that I just did, and I did the same exact thing. Once I was done with that, I took the whole thing off and upgraded to a bigger drill bit and applied a little bit more pressure. So now that the dimple's barreled, it's going to prevent walk, roll, so it's stuck in place regardless. I did test to make sure it was aligned perfectly. I blew down the gas block from this end, and I put my finger over the end of the barrel so that air would travel back up towards my face, towards the barrel, and it was centered perfectly, so I shouldn't have any feeding issues. If you're going to dimple your barrel, I would definitely recommend putting it in a vise. Just rather be safe than sorry. It also is pretty helpful too, having your set screws in the barrel so there is no walk or rotation. Who knows, the barrel can get hot and it could loosen up somehow, so I just did that to be safe. I should be getting my bolt carrier group in the mail the day before Thanksgiving, or maybe a couple days after, depending on how busy the post office is. Also, my charging handle should be coming in the mail soon. That's on order, and then my 15-inch ATI 4N should also be coming in the mail within the next week or so. So all that's left for me to do is pick up my lower receiver. And I can do a video on that. The one thing that I have not purchased yet, well, there's three things I actually haven't purchased yet, and that's going to be the compensator. I'm pretty stuck on the cookie cutter compensator. I think that's made by Strike Industries. Depending on how far out it sticks from the ATI 4N, from the videos I've seen and the pictures I've seen on the internet, it looks really good on a 14.5-inch barrel when it's pinned and welded. It looks like it's just an extension of the forend. However, because this is a 16-inch barrel and I do have a 15-inch forend, there will be a good amount of gap between the compensator and the actual forend, so I don't know how that's going to look. But that still needs to be ordered. My flip-up front sights, I still need to order. What else do I need to order still? I really want to get that velocity trigger. However, I can't find a good price right now for it. So hopefully the price will come down a little bit in the future. I can pick up one of those. And then I'm gonna have red accents on this gun. So I already have a extended trigger release I'm gonna do a video on in a minute here. That's red. I'm planning on getting a red anti-rotation, anti-walk pins once I get my lower receiver in. That way the lower will be red, have red accents, so I'm going to do a review on that once I get that. But this is pretty much I'd say 85% completed. This weapon is going to be. So once I get all those parts in, I'll do a review on that, and then once I get the lower, I'll put it all together for you guys. Just some reviews. Once again, this barrel is a Green Mountain 16-inch barrel. It is the GM/M8 barrel, 1 in 8 twists. I went for a 1 in 8 because it was between the 1 in 7 and the 1 in 9. With stabilizing rounds and stuff like that, I thought that it would be a good fit for me. And also, since this barrel is 16 inches long, a 1 in 8 twist means that there's going to be 2 complete twists in this barrel, which I thought would be nice. This is Green Mountain barrel, the M8 barrel, and then this is the Roush Shooting Sports gas block combo for $13, maybe $14 round up. This came in like 2 or 3 days, so definitely check them out. If you're building an AR on a budget, you really can't go wrong with these 2 products. But yeah, this is it. Stay tuned for some updates. Thanks, guys.